Welcome back to another round of Wrath playing World of Tanks. Yes, for those of you who didn't enjoy the hilarity last time, I really suck at this game. But I'm kind of decent. I'm not like one of these guys like Quickie Baby or whatever, or Jingles or whoever, who just are fucking awesome at this game. I am mediocre. I mean, you can see through my scores. I'm getting better with this tank. This one used to have a win rating of, because these are my win percentages. This one used to have a win percentage of like 16% or something, but I've been bringing it up. My Lee, I'm doing fairly well with, and I love my Matilda. That thing's hilarious. But today we're looking at the T-50. And for those of you who've never played, the T-50 on the tech tree is right here. And I ended up with this tank because I looked at the tech tree and I said, oh look, I want to get to the T-34. And I also want to get to the heavy tanks. Well, this line goes right up into both of them. Well, perfect. The only problem is that of these three light tanks that lead to the T-34, the T-50 is, I mean, at least as far as I'm concerned, is probably the shittiest. This one's way faster by a considerable, like this one's like 30% faster. And this one, I don't know, does that one have better armor or better gun? Must investigate. 75. I always look at the penetration of the gun rather than what am I working with here? Okay, so that's the same gun there. T45 45mm VT43. So oops. So in terms of like your choices, the T80 is also a fairly crappy tank. Because it's got 51, let's see here. Yeah, that one's got even less armor. I don't know why you would want this tank. Alright, wait a minute. This requires closer scrutiny. So, where does this one excel? 35 around the top, and 35 in the front, and 25 on the sides. 37 all the way around. 4.9 for camo, 4.6. Okay, so oh, wait, wrong one. 5. Okay, so this one's got a lower profile, so it makes it maybe a better, spotter. But this one's like the middle ground between these two. It's got slightly better armor than the T-80, but is slower, and I think that this one's got the same, they all have access to the same gun, and that one's got a derp gun as well. And derp gun is basically huge damage, doesn't penetrate shit. Which, I mean, you can go that way if you want to, but good luck. So I had gotten into this one, and I'm most of the way through it. I just got to get enough to get to the T-34 and get the hell out of this tank. So, Tier 4 is weird for me. Like, I love a lot of the tanks at Tier 3, and then you get into these Tier 4 tanks that are, a bunch of them, at least the ones that I've been playing, you suddenly get into these really terrible tanks at Tier 4, that just suck the soul right out of you. And then you get into Tier 5 where you get into some decent tanks. Now, if you're not ready for Tier 5, you're going to get your butt kicked. And of course, see, because the T-50 is still considered a light tank. So you're going to get matchups like this. Oh, look. Things that are 3 frickin' tiers above me. So, pretty much, if those artillery so much as look at me cross-eyed, I'm going to explode. And they're really, really frickin' accurate. And those Cromwells will rip me up. The M4s will eat me alive. The T-34s will eat me alive. Pretty much everything short of the... Actually, no. Everything on the other side, other team, will straight up kick my ass. Without even working hard for it. So, in this kind of situation, you gotta be inventive. Because your gun's not going to be strong enough to penetrate just about anything. So don't even hope for that. And, you know, just go ahead and take your finger off the trigger, because if you shoot at something, then they know where you are. So instead, you try to look for places where you can get a good spot, like right here. We're gonna snuggle up right here in the bushes. See, and there's those Cromwells and Chaffies and AMX all running up the hill. And something just shot at me, I think. I heard a woof. Heard a big whiff of enemy fire, so very well may have just gotten shot at. But they're going to sit up there and spot down on our guys moving around this corner here. There's the Chaffee. Let's load a gold round here. Gold rounds are basically, gold is the Uber currency, the paid currency. And there's that Chaffee. Chaffee, stick your face out here again. Oh, there you are. Somebody else got him.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
And now I'm hiding back here, hoping he can't hit me, although he probably can. And I'm going to be in a bad way here real soon. So I'm going to get back in these bushes. Okay, there's the Cromwell. Come around this way. Okay, here they come. They are just over the hill from me. And KV-220 is really, really deadly. So let's watch for one of them. He's on the other side of that house and over a hill here, so in fact they can't really see me. Oh, there's the KV-1. So I'm gonna try and go after this M4. There's that 220. If I can be quick and get out of sight, I might survive this. Ah! It's kicking my butt. Okay. Get to cover, get to cover. But see, one of the good things about being a little guy like this is that I have a much better chance of actually evading the enemy attacks because of my speed, even though it is minimal compared to some of the other faster, more optimal tanks. Because I can get away with stuff like what I just did, that KV-1 was focusing on getting a shot on me because I'm an easy kill. What he wasn't doing was watching out for all of our other guys who have big tanks that can actually hurt him instead of little old me who can't do shit to it. So that's sort of the role that you end up playing in some of these really crappy light tanks, is that you have to kind of balance the good and the bad with, you know, not really being good at anything. Alright, so let's get up tied up high up here. I think he's probably in these bushes here. Nope. And there's my dogs getting upset about something in the neighborhood. There's an... Oh. He's gonna get me.
Enemy armor is hit. Penetration. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration. Enemy armor is hit. Critical hit. We didn't penetrate their enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright. Now to find the other guy. $10 says he's over here. Yep. There you are. Oh, ammo rack. Nice shot. And that's the match. Remember always to focus on the win. Because don't let other people tell you that it's all about, oh, you gotta get your kills and stuff. A win's a win, no matter how you get it. I don't care if you're the cheapest son of a bitch out there. Win's a win. Alright, anyway. I'm Wrath, and thanks for watching me kinda sorta suck at this game. But actually, that was actually a really good game for me. So, I'll catch you on the flip side, and again, if you want to see more content like this, or some of my other content, please like and subscribe, let me know how I'm doing, and I will catch you on the flip side.